I was blessed with a video that hit my algorithm on YouTube, and I said, I put it on my TV while I was cleaning up a little bit. Yeah, week is in a lack of topics. I put it on my TV and I watched maybe the first 30 seconds of it and just busted out laughing. And I said, oh no, we got to save this for the stream. So let's go ahead and bring it up. We're going to start off the stream talking a little... talking a little Elden Ring. Now, why did the word femboy just pop up? Oh, shit. This video randomly hit my algorithm. It only got 2,000 views. Oh, yeah, we could do XXL too. Good. Thank you for reminding me. I forgot. We could do XXL too. My fault. We'll do that last. Thank you for the reminder. I forgot about that shit. This video hit my algorithm randomly. It had 200 views. It's now at 2,000. Shout out to this dude, Josh Prime Gaming. It's funny because we talked about this yesterday. There was somebody in the chat complaining about like it's impossible to get organic growth. And I'm like, nah, you just ain't doing the right things. You don't know what you're doing. And funny enough, for those who didn't read one of the mission goals of YouTube in their annual report this year, they said one of their goals is they want to promote smaller channels more. And I've really noticed it in the last 3 months. I don't know if y'all noticed, but like I get a good mix of videos that have a lot of views and then videos that only have like a few hundred. They definitely are trying to push smaller channels, which means if you want to be a content creator, before we get into this, because the people that was complaining yesterday, there's no organic growth. You need to work on your packaging. This is something I had to work on myself. You need to understand the psychology behind what makes people want to click a video, the title and the thumbnail. How do you make something appeasing that's really small pop out in the sea of competition? Because although there's more information than ever, there's also more competition than ever. So you got to come correct. So I have a chance. Nice. Yeah. And look, people in the chat are, they're co-signing what I'm saying. I've noticed it too. Yep. Same. LOL. Me too. People are saying, yo, I've noticed in my algorithm, there are a lot of smaller channels that are getting promoted. So I don't want to hear this shit. That means you got to work on them thumbnails. You picked the wrong time to complain about that. And this video is a prime example because I've never watched this dude's channel before, Josh Prime Gaming. But if I had to take a wild guess, the reason it was promoted to me is because I've been watching a lot of Elden Ring content. And this one came across my my timelines and the title caught my attention. I thought it was funny, which is a perfect example. And the title of the video is Elden Ring DLC is woke and gay. Synthetic Man. I think he's quoting whoever that is. So let's get into it. Let's see the latest edition of Woke and Broke. Let's see what the chair stinkers, the people who live with roaches, are complaining about now instead of cleaning their bedrooms. Apparently, Elden Ring is woke and gay.
Not just a femboy, he wants to have gay incestuous with his older brother Radon, and now they're gay lovers for eternity. But it gets worse. I don't know, man. Am I completely schizo for pointing out that this DLC released in Pride Month and has all of this gay content? The ridiculous part about Mikola is that he can actually turn your character gay.
All right, so on the
has anybody has anybody done the mission where Mikola turns your character gay? Because I've missed that one. I've missed that one. Oh shit. Let's let it rock. Let's let it rock.
We've seen a lot of dumb takes over the last couple months. We've seen fake Elden Ring DLC reviews. We've seen My Children Are a Disability. And we've even seen Elden Ring is a scam. But now I feel like we are at the final boss of shit takes with Elden Ring is gay. And that is coming from none other than the Synthetic Man himself. Now, before we get into the actual review, I need to tell you a little bit.
First of all, this bullshit that it is. Like, I haven't seen anything about that. But even if the characters in the game were gay, what does that even mean? The game is it doesn't change anything. The game is still hard. It's about pulling up and running fades. What does that have to do with anything? Like, what are we talking about, bro?
About this guy because he is a controversial figure. Now, last year, a lot of people told me to take a look at his Armored Core 6 review, saying that it was really bad. And after watching it, I thought he had some valid criticism. And I didn't think it was worthy to make a video about it at all because he was well-spoken. He was explaining his...
Yeah, he said he thought he was a good dude.
He was very good at reviewing video games, and I think he still is. The problem
Mac with the
is that he has an anti-woke agenda. This is
Oh, when the boss gives you back shots, that's gay. Got you. That makes sense. That makes sense. That's why the game is gay. That makes sense.
the concept of his entire channel, and that's how he gets his views.
Oh, you're right. And there was a mission where you had to blow on a big black thing. You're right. When you fought the finger boss, you did have to blow a BBC. He might be. Let's listen to some more. Let's hear some of these arguments.
Like, so he tries to find wokeness where there is none. Now, don't get me wrong, I really hate this new trend of going ultra woke when it's not necessary. Let me just show you this brief clip.
I would say arguably the gayest Star Wars, I think.
I don't care about this Star Wars shit. Get to the fucking game.
Characters, main protagonists. So yeah, all this extra garbage they did was totally unnecessary, saying that the robots are gay, and that just backfired immensely. That show was canceled, and they probably
Wait, the Acolyte did the Acolyte get canceled for real?
billions of dollars. So
The
that's
power of one,
example
the power of two
goes broke. But when you go in the other direction,
The both sides, yeah. We got the fence sitter.
nonsense, like what Synthetic Man's about to say. Now the last
Translation. I don't even know if he believes the shit that's coming out of his mouth. Translation. I don't want these go woke, go broke niggas in my comment section thinking that I'm some liberal. Basically, that's what it is. We got the fence sitter.
piece of lore that I want to give you on Synthetic Man before we actually watch the video is that he's also a massive hypocrite. Last month, he tried to
Not
cancel
sure if it's satire or
Charlie
not.
Penguin
True.
Zero. I covered it on my other channel, Brain Rot, and he was calling him a sellout.
Critical is the biggest sellout on this platform. His word is worth nothing.
But the thing is that Synthetic Man,
That's just the Rotten Tomatoes page. Does it say whether or not it's canceled? I haven't seen an article about it being canceled. What am I supposed to do with this? I know that it has poor audience score. Like, what does that have to do with anything?
himself,
It looks exactly
hates
how I thought he would.
microtransactions. He's always calling it out.
It's not canceled?
But yet he took
Okay.
a sponsorship from Raid's Shadow of Legends, and then he had the nerve to defend it, saying that he doesn't believe in it, basically proving that he's the definition of a sellout.
Damn, because that is the actual definition. Like, that word gets thrown around way too much. Just because somebody does an ad read or they take a sponsorship, that does not make them a sellout. If you work hard, you should be rewarded for your work. You become a sellout when you start doing things that you don't believe in for money.
And 2020.
And the unfortunate thing about the internet is most people are not capable of thinking outside of themselves. So what they perceive to be a sellout, they'll put that on you because they personally wouldn't do a Raid Shadow Legends ad read or whatever. So they'll call you a sellout. Be like, well, what if I like it? Like, that's not possible because I don't. The internet, boy.
2021's game of the year is Raid Shadow Legends, is what I'm sure some of you think I actually believe. Honestly, I'm disappointed in a lot of you. Do you really think I believe a single
copy pasta
word I
shirt.
said during that ad? And if you do, well, you're just an idiot. I hate to say it. And if you don't,
Why is his lips not matching the video?
then what's the problem?
I don't care about this ad read shit. This motherfucker yapping for fucking time. Get to the game. What did he say about the game?
Them.
So yeah, you don't like microtransactions.
He's trying to get that watch
yet
time.
You're pushing it on your audience who trust you and believe in you. That is what you call a hypocrite and a sellout. Now that you have all the context and the lore on this guy, let's watch the video. Oh, by the way, he talks about quite a few endgame spoilers, so if you haven't been in the game or you haven't been spoiled already,
I've been spoiled by Twitter already. I already know who the in-game boss is.
just maybe skip this part of the video.
Damn it. But I do want to talk about the story of this.
Wait, do y'all care? Do y'all care? I feel like it's not a secret what happens in the end at this point if you're on social media. Like, you can't avoid it. He said, nah, I don't. Plus, I mean, we play these games for fades. I don't play this shit for the story.
DLC really quick. So some of you might remember Mikola, aka Melania's brother, the femboy who
I care. Cammy, I don't even know if you'll get this far in the game. You got 100 hours to get to the base game.
everyone
Play that
loves
shit.
for being the only good child in America's family. Well, of course, this being a From Software game, he's actually evil, and not just any type of evil. He's supposed to be a Griffith analog, and if you know anything about Berserk, you know that From Software references it a million times in their games. So Mikola has been using his mind control powers to basically make everyone love him. He wants to ascend.
Oh, wow. First of all, that's not a spoiler. I've already learned that in the story. That's his argument. So if you haven't been playing the DLC, the plot twist is the reason Mikola went to the Land of Shadows was not to run away from the war in the base game or whatever, but he's trying to mind control people and do like some evil shit. That's why they call him like Mikola the Beloved or whatever. But he's trying to flip it into, it's just basic mind control. He's trying to flip it into he's turning everybody gay. Like, what? Like, what are you talking about, dude?
To be a god, that's not really a problem. What is a problem is that he's not just a femboy, he wants to have gay incestuous sex with his older brother Radon.
What?
And because you killed him in the main game, and you also killed Moog, he uses Moog's body and infuses it with Radon's soul, and now they're gay lovers for eternity.
Freaky ass story.
Worse. Radon isn't gay, or at the very least, he didn't want to be his brother's consort. So the background behind the cool...
Right, must be dude. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, like, yo, people really think like this. This is crazy. Like this, like, first of all, how did you come up with all this in the midst of all these hard-ass boss fights? Like, I'm stressed the fuck out. This man hitting the dodge button, sweating. This is gay, this is gay, this is gay. Like, where did you come up with this shit?
Opening movie that everyone's seen.
When did you have the time to think about all
this? Is that Mikola made his sister go fight Radon to like knock some sense into him so that he would have gay sex with his brother. Holy shit, what the fuck is this lore, dude?
Holy shit.
Hey, right. You right, Chazzy. Well, welcome to the stream, Chazzy Bazzy. This nigga making his own freaky ass lore. I know, right? I feel like I'm listening to some deviant art fucking Sonic fan fiction, bro. There's some fucking Elden Ring fan fiction. Like, bro, none of this was in the game, you freaky ass nigga. You made this up.
Your interpretation of the lore is so perverted, I'm starting to think you're pretty sus. Because where does it mention gay sex? It just doesn't. They're talking about being a consort, the person that is going to be kind of like the champion of the Elden Lord. Now, I could be wrong, but from my understanding, when Godfrey was Marika's consort, then
like I'm losing brain cells.
They were lovers because they were husband and wife. But if you choose the Age of the Star ending and you become Ronnie's consort, does that mean you get to bang her in her forearms? I never thought about it that way. I guess this guy
is this dude trolling. I'm hella confused. No, mental illness is on the rise, and I don't say that to make it as like a joke, but like it's a real thing. It is a lot of crazy ass people out here, people that probably already existed, but the internet is giving a voice to the village idiot, bro. That's one of the blessings of the internet is it gives a voice to everybody, but one of the curses of the internet is it gives a voice to everybody, bro. Who let these Alex Jones red pill niggas play Elden Ring? It's crazy.
Everywhere he looks. Now, if you look at the word consort, it does mean a husband, a wife, or a companion.
I think he has a misunderstanding what consort is.
Decide which meaning you want to give it. Now, I'm sure this guy's probably one of the only people on Earth that saw the final cutscene and said, yeah, Mikola wants to bang his brother.
Yeah, like clearly in that context, because it means three different things. Consort meant companion or friend. But he took it as he wants him to be his husband. Like, oh, this shit is gay. Like, oh my God.
I am so glad that I don't care about lore in video games anymore.
Like,
I've seen some people
buddy, what are you talking about?
On George R.R. Martin, but has everyone just forgotten about Gwendolyn from Dark Souls? So I wouldn't be surprised if this is essentially Miyazaki's slash fiction between Guts and Griffith. And look, I obviously hesitate to call this DLC woke, but I am noticing From Software including more.
Look at him, he looks so unhappy. Like, this is, I remember I talked about it in a video one time, like, about how you got to be very careful which content creators you watch. Because there was one content creator that was really popping like 4 or 5 years ago, and every one of his videos was like super negative, the dark side of gaming, what they won't tell you about this, blah, blah, blah. And like I was just like, this is clearly just a miserable person because you're allowed to dislike things. But I'm like, you dislike everything. It's all in his face. It's all in his energy. This is just what I feel. There's no logic behind this. I'm literally just looking at his body language. He looks like a miserable person. So it's all just a bunch of projection, basically. Just a bunch of dribbling nonsense. He's not happy with something going on in his life. So he's just making up fucking Elden Ring fan fiction, this freaky ass nigga. He might be having some internal struggles and it's coming out through his Elden Ring fan fiction, bruh. And if that's the case, just live your truth, but don't sit on the internet and lie about shit. It's not necessary.
More and more left-wing content into their games, whether it's the sheer number of girl bosses. Yeah, there's a lot more strong female knight characters in this DLC.
Oh no.
There's also the Two Fingers priest dude Ymir, who once you kill the Mother of Fingers in his basement, he becomes the mother. A man becomes a mother, and they don't try to explain it, and it sounds like pure gross autogynephiliac fetish content, and I killed him in 2 hits just to completely ignore that bullshit.
He said, that shit is so gay. I killed him in 2 hits. I'm so Alpha Sigma Bell. Like, bro, what are you talking about? He doesn't look like he's having any fun playing this shit.
Talk about.
He's literally like, at that point, my thing is like, because that's like in-game content. If you're that far in the game and you're not enjoying it and you feel like everything is just super gay and woke in the DLC, why not turn it off? Why not just turn it off?
About his build a little bit later on, because that's how he chose to beat the game.
Don't support it.
By one-shotting or two-shotting every single boss by using a broken build that would not be even working in the next couple weeks. But that's besides the point for the moment. We'll talk about that later.
Because he got bills to pay. I do feel like this is the male version of Rent is Due. Like, this is the just grifting on the internet. What up, Siggy? Grifting on the internet with random ass YouTube videos, just making shit up and calling everything woke because you know dumbasses are gonna watch this shit. I feel like this is the male version of Rent is Due. I can't pay my rent, so I'm gonna just say some random dumb shit for attention.
Now he's saying that there's too many women knights, there's too many female bosses, and that's the problem with this guy. This guy sees everything as man-woman instead of just seeing the game. For example, in his Fallout review, he says there were too many interracial couples. Take a look at this picture for a second.
That's the problem with the far left. They can somehow find something problematic in anything. I'm not going to hold you, dude. I don't think the dude who's talking is far left. I think you're projecting onto the chat your ideologies. You good, bro? Are you listening to the conversation? You said, all right, my bad. Yeah, self-report. We caught him. We got him. 4K. I don't think you're listening to the conversation, dude. People who say go woke are not far left.
People that aren't completely affected by brain rot would say this is a happy family or a married couple with children, but Synthetic Man would say this is a mixed race couple because that's what he sees first. He sees the race first and the person after. And he was complaining about that in his Fallout review, saying there was too...
Does the far left and right exist in real life, or is that an internet thing? No, they exist in real life. I seen it. I was at an event this past weekend. There were some people there. Like half the room were like pretty level-headed, chill people, and then there were some more like far-right people in the room that like they were saying some things that just made me roll my eyes. That made me like they said it was that guy. Like it was like one dude, he was like a person of color, and he's just out of nowhere. Yeah, because everything in the media, they wanted to be super woke. And I was just like looking at woke, and it has to be about diversity. I remember looking at it, I'm like, bro, you're Asian. Like, so like it does exist in real life, but I think it exists more in the South and the Midwest, really like the Midwest. Those are the strongholds, coal country. But it does exist. It does exist. It just doesn't exist as much in coastal cities. So if you live on the East and the West Coast, people tend to be a little bit more level-headed, but places where the economy is like really bad, they're more susceptible to certain ideologies, I think.
many mixed race couples. It's like it really.
I know, Cammy. You said it. I didn't.
White man
I'm not disagreeing.
Black woman or vice versa. So I really don't understand what's the problem with this guy. He seems stuck in the 1920s or something. But let's keep listening to his review.
I don't know, man. Am I completely schizo for pointing out that this DLC released in Pride Month and has all of this gay content, or at least gay-aligned content in it?
Yes,
like
you are crazy because you're reaching.
The icing
Your arm
on
should
top
hurt from
of
the
this
reach.
DLC is that the final cutscene is a flashback to Mikola talking about his brother like it's some kind of romantic thing and we should feel sorry for him. The Elden Ring lore is a clown show at this point. Oh, and how could I forget the most ridiculous part about Mikola is that he can actually turn your character gay. Thankfully, it didn't happen to me because of the extreme levels of cheese.
Hey, who beat the DLC? Who beat the DLC? Who got their character turned gay by Mikola? I need to know. Was that an option? Like, this man just straight up lied. That's crazy. Like, it's one thing to misinterpret the story, but he says at the end of the game, Mikola can turn your character gay. So apparently there's an option, the straight or the gay option. You got turned gay? The alternate, that's fucking funny. That brings a new meaning to the alternate ending. Oh shit, that's fucking funny.
I was annoying, but if Radahn grabs your character twice, he auto-kills you and gives you a unique death message.
Wait. How did you know that, though? I thought you said you beat him in 2 shots, Mr. Alpha Sigma male.
So are all the Souls fans who mindlessly repeat skill issues?
No, this is not satire.
I'll let you decide.
So yeah, about the Radahn grab attack, it doesn't make you gay, it makes you brainwashed. I don't understand how he doesn't get it. That's the power of Mikola, is that he makes people adore him.
Exactly what I said earlier.
Brainwashes them. It has nothing to do with sexuality or orientation whatsoever. But then again, when you have an agenda and you have to find wokeness in everything, you will find it. You will stretch the truth and you will stretch as much as possible so that it fits your agenda. Now, as for the rest of the Elden Ring review, it's not that bad, to be honest. He has some good points. Some areas are...
He just went off on the beaten path with all the gay shit, basically. These people are crazy. They're really brave to show their face. I wonder what their employers think. Although people who think like this, I tend to think they're probably not employed. That's why they have time to sit around and come up with fan fiction theories about how the world works. That's my theory that I've been thinking about recently, like, because we've gotten to the point where, like, first it started off with certain things were woke, but now it's getting to the point where everything, like, if you're black, you're woke. If you're a woman, you're woke. If you're gay, you're woke. So I've been trying to figure out, was I born woke or did I become woke? You see what I'm saying? Like, because a lot of black people, for those you unaware, people of color in general, they're born without the color on their skin, without the color on the skin. It usually comes like a few weeks later. So I'm trying to figure out, was I born woke or was it till the melanin started to kick in? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I would love to have a debate with one of these people, and because I'm starting to think maybe I wasn't born woke. It was when the melanin started to kick in like a month later or something like that. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I would love to debate a scholar like this that obviously does not wash his hair. You would lose brain cells talking to people like that. Well, no, the key to dealing with people like this is y'all got to stop trying to debate them for real. You got to stop trying to have serious conversations with them. This is why I sit on these streams and I just crack jokes, because it's funny. This shit is fucking funny. Who wasn't in the stream yesterday with the petition, the Brax, the fucking Brax? Let me see if I can find that shit. Let me scroll down into my articles. Like, I don't understand how anybody can take this shit seriously. Here we go. This dude right here. This is, so for those who missed yesterday's stream, there's a petition going around for Assassin's Creed Shadows by a bunch of fake Japanese people. Here's one of them caught on camera talking about the Brax. Not black, but B-R-A-Q, the Brax.
Konnichiwa, Ubisoft. Watashi wa. Remove black people from your video game. DEI. Remove the woke. Ubisoft.
remove. Like, why does it was like, why do people get mad at this? Y'all don't find this funny? This is fucking funny to me. There's humor in this shit. We have to start if we start shaming him, because the thing is, if we stop taking them seriously, they're not going to take themselves seriously. So like, we got to stop trying to have these intellectual conversations with these people, and we just need to remove the brax, remove the DEI. I wish we could get this dude's video. I'm mad they didn't play this shit. This is like they in a basement somewhere. He's got his waifu pillow behind him to remove the brax, remove the DEI, the ruining in the games. The Braxit Xbox. So that's the new word, the Brax, BRAQ. You should watch the Dirt lyric breakdown of 616 in LA. I'm not gonna watch it. I'm over the Drake and Kendrick shit. I'm over it. Like, let's let it go. He won. Make sure the anime nigga was the bad fucking loser. Ironically, he's been hella racist towards the Japanese with that accent. Yeah, they don't understand that shit. So these people are delusional. Mental illness is on the rise. He might be trolling, I hope. No. And that's another thing, too. We have to give credit to stupid people. Maybe 10 years ago, if you asked me, I'd say, oh, these people are trolling. No. The first and second gen iPad kids, they had like some weird things about them. But these third, fourth, fifth gen iPad kids, they got some stuff wrong with them, bruh. They got some stuff wrong with them. We got to start giving credit where credit is due, man. Because if we don't start identifying these people, how can we fix the issue, you know? So nah. Maybe one or two of them are trolling, grifting so they can make some money, but a lot of these people really think like this. They are fucking crazy. These people are allowed to vote. Yeah, these are the people that voted for Harambe. They voted for Harambe. But yeah, that's what I got for you. In case you didn't know, if you're just coming into the stream, it is official. The Go Woke, Go Broke crowd has officially defied Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree as gay and woke. Working in the public for 6 years, I've learned how dumb people are. They are. I'll give you an example of how dumb people are. Yesterday, I was talking about it on stream. What was it? We were watching the Star Wars Outlaws, a preview of it. And I was talking about how I seen some people complaining that Star Wars Outlaws was woke too, because in the gameplay, the main character, Kay Vess, is a woman. She's playing stealthily and she's knocking out some of the guards, and people were complaining that that's woke. A woman could never do that. And I was saying that I was like, yeah, on average, a man tends to be stronger than a woman. But I was like, on the flip side, when you say things like that, it shows that you've never been outside and you've never been in a fight, because the hardest hitting punch is a punch that you don't see coming. So it's absolutely believable. If a woman is sneaking up on a man and socks him really hard in the nose or the eye, it could catch you off guard and give you an advantage. Like, what are we talking about here? This idea that you could just beat anybody up because you're a man, most of you niggas never been in a fight. You're not tough. I don't know where the fuck that came from. You should be confident in knowing how to fight because you know how to fight. You have experience. So I say this. So then I told a story to give an example, because this is where I'm going with it. I told a story of when I was a preschool teacher and I was helping a kid wash his hands. I was kneeling down, helping him wash his hands. And one of the little girls that was in my class snuck up behind me and punched me in the fucking eye. And she mollywopped me like to the side, and I teared up. Like, that shit fucking hurt. I didn't see it coming. She got me right in the fucking eye. I don't care that she was 3. That shit fucking hurt. Somebody... so that clip, that part of the stream is in the video that I uploaded a few hours ago. Somebody left a comment on the video. Why would TBH upload telling everybody that he got into a fight with a preschool girl and he lost? Nigga, that's not what I said. First of all, that comment is so problematic. He deleted the comment because I responded to it. He deleted the comment. I said, nigga, does your arm hurt from reaching? Like, what the fuck? I know what the fuck I said. I never said Bro, that's so problematic, especially too because I'm black. That type of stuff does piss me off. Because I'm like, yo, you're saying I fought a kid. That's literally not what I said. That type of comment is problematic because you left that. Somebody could take a screenshot of that shit, then post it on Reddit, because you know people's attention spans are short. They might have not watched the video. They just saw the comment, take a screenshot, post it on Twitter. It goes viral. Now I'm sitting here defending myself. No comprehension skills. No, there was nothing to be interpreted there. That was the way I just told the story was the same exact way I told it yesterday, because that's literally what happened. I'm like, bro, does your arm hurt from fucking reaching, nigga? I don't know if you're trying to tell a joke or you're trying to be funny, but I think he was being serious, because when I responded to it, he deleted the comment. I'm like, nah, you're not gonna do that. Does your arm ever reach? I never heard. Yeah, niggas' shoulders be hurting. All that damn reaching they be doing. You be like, yo, some of you niggas be trying so hard to get a fucking joke off. Yo, let the joke naturally come to you. The internet has ruined everything. Some of y'all get a couple likes on a tweet and now you think you're a comedian. You're not. Respectfully, shut the fuck up. Your parents didn't tell you, so now I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, context clues was not mad. So that's what I mean. I'm just like going back to what he was saying. Like, yeah, I worked at social work. People are getting dumber. Yeah, people are really, we got to give credit. People are getting stupid. And the worst part is they don't know they're stupid. So we got to start telling them they're stupid, bro. Do you find extreme left people annoying also? I find anybody extreme annoying. Yeah. Yeah, the most annoying, I have conversations with my girl about this shit all the time. The super leftist people that they're so goddamn left, they swear they're black. I could just imagine, I know exactly how you feel being pulled over by the police and slavery. Like, no, you don't. Please stop. Like, you're an ally. I appreciate it, but stop. Yeah, those people are fucking annoying to me too. I'd actually argue they might be worse. But yeah, that's what I got for y'all for the woke news today. The woke news. Wait, Popeyes replied to you? Yeah, they replied to a tweet from me from like 2 years ago. That shit was really weird. I think they got a bot running their account or something like that. Because I got a notification. I was confused. I was like, why is Popeyes tweeting me? They replied to a tweet from 2 years ago. I don't even know what the fuck we were talking about. See, this is from 2022. And then they replied today in 2014, today, offering like a coupon or something. I'm like, what? Imagine growing up around them. Fucked, the type of influence. I'm like, somehow this is racist. I don't know. Pivoting to physical media matters news, because I swear, funny things, we talked about this on the latest podcast. It'll be up tomorrow. There's a couple articles I brought up about more games being pulled, specifically Forza. These articles are coming out more and more and more. 3 Battlefield games are being delisted from console, meaning you will not be able to access them, which fucks up game preservation. And also, what if people want to play them? And then also, Warner Bros. Just delisted 4 games as well. It's happening more and more. This is why I've started collecting games. We are getting to a point where, at first, streaming services and downloading games digital, it seemed great, but the corporate greed is kicking in, and we're starting to see the negative side effects of this. We're entering an era where they don't want us to own anything. Slide me the coupon if you're not using it. You saw the damn T. You see where it is. We're entering an era where they don't want us to own anything. The good news is, the one piece of good news, at least for the Forza one, this one got delisted. It's getting pulled. But before it's getting pulled, apparently Xbox is out here giving free copies of the game. Where is it at? Said the license agreements are why Xbox exclusive Horizon 4 will soon be unavailable to purchase. Playground Games Open World Racer from 2018 will soon go the way of the Wayward Son. In a post on the Forza website, the Playground cited licensing. Yeah, get to the point where the giveaway. Oh, Xbox gamers are reporting that they received a free code for Forza Horizon 4. First spotted by Twitter user Wario64 and later confirmed via several users over on Reddit, Microsoft and Playground Games are sending gamers who purchase Forza Horizon 4's DLC a code for the full game download. The code is being sent via Xbox messages. So if you hurry up and buy it, you can still get it, basically. Forza 4 and all the DLC on sale before it gets delisted. Yeah, they're on sale to cop it. So last chance to get it if you're interested in the game. I knew this was going to happen one day, so I'm glad I never went digital with my purchases. We back to buying hard copies, baby. Because I want to be able to play my games. I don't want to live in a world where I can't revisit and play Mass Effect one day. Because every once in a while, I get the itch to play that shit. And digital is very convenient, but it's also becoming very inconvenient. Check your Xbox messages. Did you beat Mass Effect 2 yet, Cammy? Unfortunately, I'm in a wheelchair, so digital is extremely convenient, but seeing this makes me change my mind. Is it a workaround? Is it possible for like, what about like ordering off Amazon or like Best Buy and having it delivered to you? Is that an option for you? I always buy a physical copy if I like the game. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. If I genuinely like really like the game or I'm interested, I've been buying hard copies again. Especially because another article, I think I brought it up on stream the other day, but Sony is dialing it back on printing out Blu-ray discs. They're dialing it back, and eventually they said they have plans to stop doing it altogether. So it's getting spooky out here. Ain't Black Myth digital only? Yeah, they said they have plans for a hard copy release eventually, but right now, yeah, unfortunately, it's digital only, which means a lot of games will get lost to time. Y'all kept talking to me about The First Descendant, saying this is the next big game. I don't agree. If you enjoy it, you're allowed to enjoy it. I'm not mad at that. To me, it's just looks like a 6 out of 10. Doesn't look like anything groundbreaking. I'd rather spend my time elsewhere. And not even a day after the release, we got our first negative article for the game. Surprise! Free-to-play game has a shit ton of microtransactions. Let's talk about it. Reddit user Goombas used the example. Oh, wait. The First Descendant has been compared to other multiplayer games such as Warframe, which is also a free-to-play game. One Reddit user compared the microtransaction system in both games and claimed that The First Descendant was 20 times more expensive than Warframe. Reddit user Goombas using an example of character mods, which can help improve character stats, such as increasing the amount of damage they do or reduce the amount of damage taken from enemies. In Warframe, players can buy Orkin reactors. This shit is nerdy, bro. You can buy the Orkin reactor to increase player mod capacity for 20 premium currency, which comes out to about $1.50. In The First Descendant, however, a similar item costs 1,500 premium currency, which comes out to about $30. However, mods can still be earned through gameplay. Yeah, but you know you're gonna have to grind for that shit. You know it's a looter shooter. Other Descendants take time and resources to unlock, but they can be purchased immediately with premium currency. However, the issue here with many of the microtransactions is that the bundles of the premium currency don't line up with the cost of the new characters, meaning they be doing bullshit. You know, you need an item that costs $30, but they do a bundle where you only get $25 worth of fucking content. So then you got to buy 2 bundles just to get that one item you want. Players are forced to purchase right there. Players are forced. I know how this game works, bruh. We've seen this story before. Players are forced to purchase multiple currency bundles as they individually don't match up to the cost of the characters, so players have leftover premium currency. There are also Ultimate Descendants, which are more powerful versions, and they require rarer materials to unlock. They cost even more premium currency to unlock right away, which has faced backlash by players. Now, who is this published by again? I want to say it's one of them greedy-ass companies. Who? Shit, let's ask Grok. Is it Nexon? Who? I cannot spell. Who published The First Descendant? It is. I think I spelled it wrong. I did. Fuck. Hopefully it just knows what the fuck I'm talking about. The First Descendant book is published by Melissa Dacre. I did spell it wrong. All right, y'all say Nexon though. I'll believe you. I should have just Googled it. Yeah, I should have just go. Yeah, Nexon Games. Yeah. Surprise! Surprise! Look, hey, the jokes right them, but I'm an asshole. 6 out of 10 on Steam. What did I say? I can look at a game 6 out of 10, but I'm an asshole because I don't want to play this shit. And then a day after the game fucking launches, the bracks find out that there's the microtransactions are out the woo-wah. Fucking $30 to get a damn character, some shit like that. No, I don't want to play this shit, bro. The gameplay is a generic looter shooter. Your accuracy has been crazy lately. And I swear to God, I don't read these articles. I just read the headline and I'm taking educated guesses. Guys, there's this thing, it's called data. There's a saying. It's important to know history, otherwise you're doomed to repeat it. You can take that and apply it to anything that's data-driven, including these games with these bracks. Okay? We've seen how these live service games are gonna go. This game, I said this shit's gonna be dead in a fucking month. Maybe sooner, now that we know this game is damn near $100 million just to play this shit. And at best, the gameplay's a 6 out of 10. I'm not playing this shit, bro. The data don't lie. We got the numbers on you niggas. You got excited because the movement looks cool and it's free to play. And what do we know about gamers? Let's go back to the data. 60% of gamers do not what? Play new games. They play games that are 6 years or older, including Roblox, Fortnite, Call of Duty, Madden 2K. Now that we know you guys love games like Roblox and Fortnite, of course, and those are old ass games, of course you're looking for a new free-to-play game. You're dubbing it the next big thing because it's the only thing you fucking play. You'd rather get nickeled and dimed by these free-to-play looter shooters than just pay $40 and get $100 worth of amazing content because it's a little difficult. I don't want to hear this shit, man. Don't forget Grand Theft Auto and the data spells scams on the first. It spells scams, bro. It spells scams. So no, thank you. If you enjoy the game, more power to you. But I'm not playing this shit, bro. Somebody's got to be the martyr, right? What did we talk about earlier? Critical thinking is at all-time low. Some of y'all was in the chat was saying, I refuse to believe that people are this stupid. They are. They are. You got niggas spending all their free time on an Ice Spice Roblox server. This isn't... We're talking about the intelligence of the average human being. These niggas role play on y'all think I'm joking. The O-Block Roblox server is real. This is what they do. At this point, are even 60% even gamers? Or are they liars? And the survey took their word for it. Well, by technical definition, if you play a game, you are a gamer. And I think they were going by that definition. Versus if you're older, when you say you're a gamer, usually that means you play a lot of different games. So like by today's definition, yes. Casual is the new gamer by default.